Hi, I'm Bob Bowman with United Country Real Estate. I wanted to give you a virtual tour of a new listing that we have for sale. We have listed this nice country home. It sits on 35 acres of land. There's two ponds on the property. There's also a nice barn. We are located at 10196A West Perry Road in Stigler, Oklahoma, 74462. The property actually is about 6.5 miles north of the town of Stigler, Oklahoma. There's the barn you can see in the distance. The home is about 1,080 square foot in size. It's two bedroom, one bath. As you can see, it has a rock exterior, which is low maintenance. The roof was replaced about a year ago, so it's got basically a new roof on it. There's 250-gallon propane tank that comes with the property. Of course, we're hooked up to electric service and rural water service here. Very nice property in the country. You can see some nice mountain views to the south. This would be a very good homestead property for somebody. This is the covered front porch. It's about 8 foot by 35 foot. As you can see, also, there's a storm shelter there in the front yard. The list price for the home, barn, the two ponds, and 35 acres of land is $218,000. I wanted to give you a look at the land first, since a significant portion of the ask price is in the land itself. This is a drone flyover. We're flying over the first pond now. The outline of the property is pretty much the tree line that you see there. There is some pasture area. We're coming up on the second pond here now. There's also a nice wooded area that you can see. It's a lot of nice mature post oak timber. As you go north on the property, you go up in elevation, which provides a great view to the north and the south. I wanted to give you a better idea of where this property is actually located. We are in Haskell County, Oklahoma, about 6.5 miles north of the town of Stigler, Oklahoma. You can see that Kerr Lake and Eufaula Lake are just a short drive away. We're about a half a mile east of the Canadian River. The outline of the property is shown here in red. You can see the two ponds that are on the property and also the home site. You can see the wooded area with the elevated knoll that I was talking about earlier. A couple of neighbors to the north, but pretty much large acreage owners around you. Let's take a look at the inside of the home. This would be considered the living room area. There's a propane wall heater and also a window AC unit in this room. This is a two-bedroom, one bath home with a kitchen and living room area. This would be the first bedroom. There's a closet to the side. We're going into the kitchen area now, and there's an exterior door there. The cabinets are pretty nice. Got a cook stove that comes with the property. There's a bar seating area. The home sits on a concrete slab foundation. Um, this would be the bathroom area. There's a shower unit over to the left of the toilet. And we are going into the second bedroom now. There's also a washer dryer connection in the second bedroom, and it has a closet as well. The home has a composite shingle roof that's less than 1 year old, rock exterior, and also sits on a concrete slab foundation. I would say that the bones of this home are very good, and you could update the inside if you wanted to. There is a barn on the property that measures roughly 40 feet wide by 30 feet deep. On each side of the center area, there's 12-foot sheds. Also, there is a 10 by 12 tack room area. Um, Wood frame building, got metal roofing. On one side of the barn is an old manger area. I think the previous owner had cattle on this property, and this was the manger area for them. They kept the hay for their livestock in the center portion of the barn, and this would be considered the tack room or feed room that's off to one side. And again, it's roughly 10 foot by 12 foot in size. So if you didn't want to have livestock, you could, store equipment in here, small hand tools, gardening tools. This is video footage of the larger pond. It's about 4/10 of an acre in size. The owner reports that both of these ponds are stocked with fish. They will serve as a year-round source of water for livestock and local wildlife. There's a beautiful stand of hardwood timber on one side of the ridge on the property. I did jump up about 15 head of deer as I was walking across this property. There seems to be a lot of wildlife. There is a cool root cellar or storm shelter located on the property. It's about 9.5 feet wide by 14 feet long. They don't make them like this anymore. This is made from concrete blocks for the walls and a concrete slab roof. The inside should stay close to ground temperature, so this would be a good place to store your potatoes and onions out of your garden. The list price on this property is $218,000. We'll have more information on our Facebook business page in a couple of days. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. Bob Bowman, United Country Real Estate, Poto, Oklahoma, 918 839 4717.